think I got the... I think I got my TV muted. Yep, I did. Well, hello everyone. We return with more of Greedfall. Okay. Work on that quest here. Sure, no. Let's do this one over here. Nope, wrong one. This one. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember this area now. Okay. I know what's going on. Took me a moment, but... So chat, how are you guys today? I'm doing pretty good. I got a lot of hours in and playing with some great friends. I didn't want to stream over top of them, so... Well, I just didn't. Played some Overwatch and some more Among Us. And just had a grand old time.
Get down and listen. It seems to me that it's our sleuth.
Let me go. I've done nothing wrong.
Speak if you want me to release you. Where is she?
I don't know. I'm thirsty. Give me water.
You will have nothing until you tell me something.
Have mercy. I'm dying.
Yeah, have mercy on the poor fella.
care. If you die, I will just question another one like you. Talk. Where?
This is why I don't like the Tuleme people.
These Inquisitors are worse than the Guard. This one must be the famous Manhunter.
He's questioning.
Hey, who goes there? Who are you? And what are you doing here? Are you spying on me?
Yes.
My name is Desarde. I'm the legate of the congregation, and I was sent to find a young Naut, Alba.
That dirty little eel slipped through my fingers. But this savage will soon tell me where to find her.
No.
Your brutality must stop. I order you to release this man and leave immediately.
I don't care about your orders. And since you want to interfere in my hunt, you will regret it.
Let's free this poor man quickly.
May the grass be forever soft under your feet, Renaigse. I thought I was dead. He would have killed me.
Glad I could save you then.
Even if I had spoken.
You're probably right. Do you think you can answer us? We also have questions to ask you.
You saved me. I owe you answers. But first, I have to go back to my village. I need to heal.
That's understandable.
Meet me in Wen Chevalier later on.
I can totally understand that. I mean, don't know what kind of ordeal that Inquisitor put him through, but... So I know I said he was a sleuth, but for those of you who are new to this game, he was part of a group called the Order of Luminous, which is part of a... basically think of Toleme as Spain during the Spanish Inquisition, and he was an Inquisitor. I mean, granted, yes, technically the person he was talking to was a pagan and a heretic, but that's still not right to go through and just justify that to be mass slaughter.
You are the ones who saved me from Saul Lasser. I am so grateful to you. I owe you so much. But you wanted to ask me questions?
We're looking for a Naut girl. The same one the Inquisitor is looking for.
But I promised Alba to say nothing. I would really like to help you, but...
And you risked your own life keeping your promise. But Alba is in a very delicate situation. If we do not find her first, others will track her down. And they will kill her without letting her defend herself.
So she was right to be afraid, that poor girl. She came here saying she was being chased. I led her into the forest nearby to a cave where she could hide. If you have one of your notes, I'll show you where she is.
Thank you.
Did you want anything else?
I
No.
must go.
Oh, that cave where... That's not a great cave to be hiding in. I would not be using that cave. But that's just my personal opinion. I mean, granted... She made her own decisions. Bandits.
Here comes our pay, boys!
Come on. There we go. There we go. And then, if I remember the way, should be just right up here. Right to the other side of this big rock, I thought. Or is it even further? It's even further. I'd stop getting stuck on things. So I think my I kind of self-diagnosed or figured out my the pressure in my ear issue. I think it's a tooth problem, which I think I might be getting control back of and be okay, or well, at least getting there. Because I have some bad habits when it comes to brushing and such, and I really need to fix it permanently and do a better job. But too many years without insurance and not worrying about it just because the folly of youth. I mean, basically up until I was in my 30s, I thought I was basically, like, not invincible, but I really didn't need to worry about much of anything. And now that I'm in my mid-30s now, it's like, no. That ain't the case. You really need to do a better job taking care of yourself. So it's like, I'm trying to eat better. I'm trying to sleep better. I'm trying to eat better and exercise more.
I can't say that I have a good memory.
Exercise is probably still the worst part, especially here with basically not really being able to travel anywhere. Not that I really traveled much of anywhere to begin with, surely because I don't deal with public situations well. Like, they bother me, and if I'm on my own, it's even worse. So I practically never really go outside, really. I mean, I guess you could say.
Someone camped here. Probably the child.
I mean, if I don't have to, I don't. And with the pandemic, it's even worse.
No, you will not get me. I will not go back to the convent. Stop! You have won. Finish me. I still prefer to die than to return to my father.
If she really was a traitor, shouldn't she be afraid of that? We did not intend to kill you, let alone take you back to your father.
Nope, not at all.
So then why are you here?
We know you betrayed the Nauts who took you in. You stole documents from your captain to sell them to the highest bidder. And we're here to pick them up.
What? I never did such a thing. The Nauts are the family I chose. I would never betray them.
There's no point in denying it. We found the dead drop that you used. We confirmed that you were negotiating to sell secrets. And Captain Reuben, who already suspected you, reported the theft of his book just as you were leaving town.
But all of this is false. I don't even know what a dead drop is. And if I fled, it was to escape you.
Escape us? If you were not the spy, that makes no sense. You'd
It's
better
Captain
tell us what
himself.
happened.
Some time ago, Captain Reuben told me that he had been informed that my father had gone to Teerfredy. It worried me. I knew my father would do anything to bring me back. Then, in New Serene, my colleagues told me that the legate was looking for me. I was scared. I told the captain, who told me that I would find a ship in San Mateus to leave the island. But there were none. I saw my father at the tavern with one of his inquisitors, and I realized that my only chance was to flee deeper inland A native helped me find this cave, and there you have it.
I can't believe it.
Reuben
We were
has made us
used.
look like fools. He wrongly accused this kid and used us.
Probably to hide the fact that he himself is the spy. We've been duped. We must return to New Serene as soon as possible and warn the Admiral before it's too late.
And what will become of me?
You will come with us. We will protect you. We'll need your testimony.
Excuse me. So what am I doing? Gotta head back to New Serene. Got it. What's gonna be my fastest route? Right there. There was some of the special effects issues I'd been talking about. But at least last I looked, we were at 1.7 out of 3 average viewers. So
Our investigation is well underway, but the culprit is not who we thought.
What do you mean?
We found Alba, but she was innocent. In fact, her captain used us and her father to scare her. It's because of us that she fled. But she never stole documents or tried to sell your secrets.
So, are you saying that the culprit is Reuben?
If this were not the case, why make up this story against Alba and use us like that?
I can't believe it. And to think that I believed his lies. However, he is a captain. I cannot condemn him without solid proof. And we have to find out who he was selling his journal to. Ask his crew, but stay discreet. It should not arouse suspicions. Anything else?
I need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral.
Hello, you need something?
What do you think about Captain Reuben?
Between you and me, I preferred Captain Vasco. He's a good captain, but he lacks team spirit, if you know what I mean.
He's aloof. Doesn't get along with his crew.
You're still far from the mark. To him, we're nothing more than lackeys. The only one who gets a smile from time to time is the pretty Gretchen, one of the girls from the tavern. She scratches his itch. As soon as he can, he's off to the brothel. Must cost him a right fortune.
Interesting.
Should be careful. A debt with a coin guard is like sailing near a storm.
When pride and debt are your masters, it can...
You afraid he might do something?
Perhaps. But keep that to yourself if you would.
Anything else?
I need to go. Farewell.
Smooth sailing.
Yep, hopefully.
Good day. What can I do for you? What do you think about your new captain?
He is fair, decisive, and he certainly knows the sea. But he keeps his distance, as if he wasn't a member of our species. And since we got here, it's been worse. He seems troubled. The slightest disagreement puts him over the edge. But never mind me. It's not my place to judge my captain. He's got responsibilities I can't fathom. Anything else?
I need to be off.
Farewell, then.
Your Excellency, I am so pleased to see you again.
The pleasure is shared.
What can I do for you?
What do you think
Well,
of your
tell us
new
what you know.
captain?
He knows how to make people obey him and runs a tight ship. What else is there to say? He's a captain. I'm only a cabin boy.
Does he get on well with Alba?
He was suspicious of her at first, but when he saw that she was trustworthy, he treated her like one of our own. But when she disappeared, he told us that she didn't have what it takes to be a Nod. He spoke of treason, that sort of thing. I imagine he regretted having trusted her at all. Anything else, Your Excellency?
No.
I'm afraid I need to be.
Yeah, see, didn't give us any points in those. And I think those 2 talent points or skill points I got were from the things, the altars. Oh. What games are you guys interested in playing here right now? Anything coming up or anything that you're currently playing?
Come closer, good people. Liqueur and wine from the continent.
Oh, it's you, old Menawi. Come and see.
Oh, she's behind me.
Hello, my darlings. It's rare to see the upper crust in here. It must be my lucky day.
Nah, really
Do you and
ain't.
yours want to have a good time?
Not at all.
I could call a few friends.
I'm sorry, but I'm not here for that.
Really? What would you like, then?
I was told that Captain Reuben liked you a lot, and that you spend a lot of time with him.
He's one of my regulars, it's true. He always asks for me. It's because I'm the sweetest.
Does he confide
You
in
don't sound sweet at all.
Sorry, my dear. But what's between my clients and me is nobody's business.
How about a change of scenery and a chance to work in a more luxurious environment?
Become a courtesan. But don't you need connections to get there?
I'm the legate of the congregation and the governor's cousin. So,
Oh, I'm not stupid enough to miss such a chance. What do you want to know?
did Reuben tell you about his relationship with his men and his superiors?
Oh, yes. He's always complaining about it. He was hoping for a promotion. He wanted to be appointed fleet commander. But they only changed his ship. And the crew is nowhere near his level, and his admiral despises him. He says everyone is unfair towards him and doesn't recognize his talents, and it has turned him bitter.
Well,
Have you noticed him change lately?
Yes, he's become impatient and anxious. He has become suspicious too.
Did he tell you about his plans?
Like everyone else, he likes building castles in the air. He told me that he would soon be someone very important and very rich, and that he would marry me. But they all say that.
Thank you, Gretchen. I'm done.
This man is a complete traitor. Bitter, dissatisfied, and anxious. You should follow him tonight. He may finally lead us to some solid proof.
Yeah, possibly. At least that's my hope. This was pretty engaging up until we got to this point in it. The whole part dealing with Alba was really neat to see.
We can see everything from here.
Sit and wait. Okay.
Here he is, red-handed. Do you want us to arrest him?
We should first find out what he puts in the box. Let him finish. The way is clear. Now, let's take a look at this box. The captain and his buyer should meet here at nightfall. This must be where the exchange will take place.
We should put the message in the box, so no one will know we've seen it.
We should report it to the Admiral.
Let's go.
Hopefully that counts as solid enough proof. At least I hope so. And there's a lot of things I hope for, and they just don't happen.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
We know a little more. Reuben continues to use the dead drop, and has made an appointment with his buyer.
He has quite the nerve to continue using that box even though he knows you know about it.
He must have thought that we would not come back. The meeting is tonight. This could be a good time to get the proof we need. What do you think?
That's an excellent idea. I will come with you. I want to see this traitor fall with my own eyes.
So now we're gonna march our way all the way back out there again. So I'm going back up on that ridge there. So I'm thinking I'm either going to play the fairy tale game that recently came out as our next story game, or I might start going and go through the entire Dishonored series.
Exactly what it costs to make fun of us.
Men of the coin. I can't believe it. What schemes have we gotten mixed up with again?
The wretched traitor. How dare he sell us to lawless mercenaries? This traitor got what he deserved.
You're a tough fighter, but you are wounded.
It's nothing. Sorry to have charged like that. I got carried away. I
Just
couldn't
no.
bear to see this traitor sell his whole family for a few coins.
Do you want us to tend to your wound?
No, I'll go back to port and get back on my feet. Find the documents. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, the three of you.
Yep, not a problem. Happy to help.
He was ready to sell more than just his own knowledge. There are plans for machines and ships that he must have stolen from elsewhere, in addition to a substantial sum. Reuben is also going to obtain a major post on the continent.
Disgusting that someone could accept a deal like that. And we're surprised that some officers are not respected.
Everything is here. We'll give it to the Admiral tomorrow.
Oh. A friend of mine says that basically I have the same luck of like a lot of the characters that I like the most in fiction and comics. And it's just, they're characters who just constantly get screwed over, whether by themselves or just by bad luck or what have you.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
How are your wounds?
I recovered fast. It was nothing. Did you find the documents he intended to sell?
Yes, here they are. But there was more than just his journal.
So, he lusted after a prestigious position. And what a salary! I see that our secrets are still worth a fortune. Thank you for bringing me all this. As for you, Alba, I owe you an apology. I should have trusted you.
You have nothing to do with it. The captain did everything to make me appear guilty.
No. If we put the same trust in the volunteers as in the Seaborns, this would never have happened. We owe you a lot, Desarde. I will not forget it, nor will I forget the lesson. Be sure of it. You have my full gratitude.
Well, that's good.
Anything else?
I need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral.
Let's see. Yeah. We'll do this story quest here. I don't know, honestly, I'm getting a little tired of the game. More like, I'm not really tired, just so much as I got so many games to play. I want to get through the story. I want to see it all. And we've done so much time on side quests already. These quests take so long. It's astounding how long these quests take. Actually, let's go take care of that first. Just so we can say we got that done. Well, we gotta get that done here as well. You guys are in my way.
What are you doing here, and I'd say? Your kind are not welcome in my village.
Ulan, the king of Vignemri, wants to establish a trade agreement and sign a peace treaty with the governor of Hikmet.
This sounds like something he would do. All he ever thinks about is picking up the crumbs left behind by the Renaigse. All of that in hope of breathing new life into his village, while insulting the memory of the deceased men and women who lived there.
Hikmet's emissary will only sign if their merchants can move freely and in peace. They want to meet you.
I am not like him. I am a Donea Exregal, a proud man, not a slug. The Renaigse cannot be trusted. They are deceitful and only seek to trap us.
I'm not entirely wrong there.
The Donea Exregao I have met were fearless, and yet you were running away from a mere meeting. By refusing to negotiate, you are only showing weakness, nothing else.
Not Fradi. The worst part is that you are right. I cannot refuse this meeting without appearing weak. Fine. I will meet Ulan and his emissary. But I will not go to his village. Tell them to find me at Landristel. I will be there in a few hours.
I will tell them right away. Thank you, Mordoon.
You really know how to talk to people. I never thought you would be able to convince Mordoon. His anger towards the Renaigse is so strong.
So I want to go to that Digi something camp. These people probably aren't going to like me walking in again. I'll probably want to take the long way around. So I think if I take the... There we go. I think what I did... Oh, that's an orange thing over there. No, that wasn't for anything important. Well, that actually almost sucks.
Echte Heleona, na fravin quadaragames nes lochtom.
Estrag me mal.
Bud veganai. Sagis rade da rodo e diernas ha gedachtas. Sio daidone quaig sadir. Bier da leer gan sio diod hair.
Cloisto mal.
Ages radei. Da grimo deridore nadi sassunu sedi.
What were they saying, Siora?
The chief regrets the loss of the prisoners of the bridge. She said that the mistress of wisdom at the Vikshadir should be informed.
Vikshadir?
It is the village of the Great Hunt. It can be found to the northeast. There should be a path that leads us there close by.
Okay. Well, then it's just time to leave this place. Don't want to antagonize the locals any more than they already are. Well, this is the whole thing for something at some point, is my guess. Otherwise, why build it? I don't know. But usually, most civilizations, people build their cities around their holy sites. Not usually away from them. Usually if they find a new one, they go through and will move at least part of their population to it.
Dude, you cannot enter here. It is the dwelling of the Tierna Hakkadaktas.
Very well. I'll be on my way. Good day. I'm looking...
What are you doing here? You are in a hidden village, a sacred village. The Renaigse have no place here.
I seek audience with the Mistress of Wisdom, the Tierna Hakkadaktas. Do you know where I can find her?
The Tierna is in her home. She goes, she comes as her heart desires. Only her Voglendaig must know. And if I knew where she was, it's not me who is going to tell her, Renaigse. Go away, leave me alone now. I have much to do. The great hunt is coming.
You spoke about a great hunt. What is it?
A sacred ceremony, of course. How in your countries do you honor your lands and assure their abundance?
Well, it's a bit...
You Renaigse are very strange. It is no wonder that you come to our lands. If you do not honor the land with the great hunt, you must lack game to hunt. Each year, one of our own, our best hunter, dresses up as the Andrig. He becomes the White Andrig during an entire night and the others hunt him. If he escapes them, the game will be abundant and the gathering fruitful during the entire year. It is a very important celebration.
Please now. I wish her no harm. I just need to speak with her.
You speak well and say pretty things, but it is by your doings that you will be judged.
Then, in that case, tell me what I can do.
There is much to be done in this season. And Pedir, the great gatherer, has not returned from the woods.
Very well. Would you like me to go and get him?
That would be good.
Then that we shall. Never know what this person wants me to go do.
Bortir to Madre Naixi.
Good day. I seek the Mistress of Wisdom, the Tierna Hakkadaktas.
I have no idea what you want with her, but no one in the village will tell her Renaigse.
I do not seek to harm her, only to speak with her.
I don't know where she is. Her Voglendai, you are in one of the most sacred villages of our lands, and we are busy making...
Maybe I could help you with something.
Help us? Why not, after all? It would speak well of your intentions.
That's what I keep telling you people.
During the
I'm
great
here to help.
hunt, we place bells on the path to keep the animals away. During the last hunt, there was a great storm, and the bells were badly damaged.
Would you like me to repair them?
That would be good. If not, we need to make new ones, and I am afraid we will not have the time.
Okay, let's go do these tasks. Here, real quick.
Hello. Are you Pedir? People in the village are worried about you.
Esqueto, Arenauxe, that I know no more if I am what you say. In truth, I fear being dust, waiting to settle on the earth.
What has happened to you? Why such despair?
My eyes have clouded. I see no more. Nothing at all. I was once the great gatherer.
But by the devils, why have they sent a blind man to gather herbs?
No one knows. I said nothing to them. I know my village so well that I do not need to see to wander through it. But I can no longer gather the herbs of the sacred dye. I know they are here in these woods, but I cannot find them.
Very well. Can you tell me which plants you need? If you are certain that they are somewhere in this patch of woods, it won't be difficult.
But how am I to guide you? The names we give to these plants are not the same as the names you give them.
Describe them to me. I think I'll find them.
One is a blue flower, the other a green mushroom, and the last ingredient is a blackberry.
Very well. Don't go anywhere. I will take care of it. I am back, Padilla.
Yes?
I found the herbs that you were looking for. Here.
Thank you. You're good for a Renaik, say. I did not know your kind bore souls such as you. I may return to the village now.
Yeah, I think
I will
that
tell them
would
that
be the
you're on your
best.
way.
Thank you again. But I ask you, do not tell them what you have learned about me. I do not wish that they treat me like a broken cripple.
Goodbye, Padilla.
Already had all that stuff in my inventory. Made that real easy. Oh, I love when I have things like that just laying around.
Let's take a look at this chime. The base is damaged. The wooden tubes can no longer hit each other. We will need to craft a new base.
Child's play. I'll help you if you want.
These chimes are once again in working order.
The hell? How the hell do I get to these other ones?
Looking where it's been hung, it isn't surprising that these chimes are making no sound. They're far too low and can't catch the wind. Now, with the chimes in the proper place, They should sound like they are supposed to sound.
Why weren't they put in the proper spot to begin with? That would be the better question.
The base of this bell is damaged. That's why it no longer makes a sound. I need to build a new one. These chimes are once again in working order. These chimes here are simply tangled, but I need to untangle them without breaking them. There. Everything is in order. It will chime whenever the wind blows upon the branches.
Okay, now to go report everything being done. And then hopefully move this quest along. Put that away. Never good to walk into an area that you're trying to make friends with in a manner that makes it look like you're looking for a fight.
You are here again.
I found Padir. He should be along shortly.
Whatever made him take so long? He is not a man to be bothered by the beasts.
That poor Padir fell asleep under a tree. Age, I suppose. It seems like it would be the right time for him to take on an apprentice. Someone to help him on his walks.
Well done, Greenblood. As age gains ground, pride is often all that a man is allowed to keep.
I thank you, Renaikse. Your acts are as beautiful as your words. You are welcome here, and I hope you find the Tierna Hach Kadachtas.
Well now, Renaikse. Were you able to repair
Well, they weren't
our
bells,
for
but
the
yeah.
hunt?
Yes, they are all working now.
You are very surprising. But I should have known that as an Onolmanawi, you would be different than the others. I now believe your words to be true when you say you desire no harm to our Tierna. You need to find her Voglendai. I will tell him that your intentions are heartfelt.
Good day. My name is Desardet. Would you be the Voglendijk of the Mistress of Wisdom?
Dear Tirtumot, Renaxe. Yes, I am among us. I have heard much talk about you from the people in the village. They like you. It is rare. We see few Renaxe here. And those who do come are quickly chased away.
Do you know where I might find the Mistress of Wisdom?
The Tierna Hach Kadaktas? I regret she is not here.
Do you know where she might be found?
You have earned the trust of the people here by helping Padir and preparing the trail of the hunt. I suppose that I could tell you where to find her, but...
What's the matter? You seem troubled.
I am. I lost my sacred seal, and I fear the just anger of my wise mistress.
Perhaps I could help you, if you tell me a little more.
It is a sacred stone that my mistress asked me to study and meditate with. I had it with me when I was going to the river, but I was suddenly attacked. Of course, the animals left me alone in the end, but I dropped the seal in my flight. I would gladly go and look for it, but I am alone in the village, waiting for the
Oh, well, we'll go find your
what
stone.
with the preparations and the great hunt, I cannot leave at this time.
I see. I'm going to look near the river and see if I can find it.
Thank you, Renaxe. The Tirna Kadaktas went into the sacred bosque. She goes often there to meditate.
And where could I find this bosque?
To the west of the village, into the heart of the woods. There is a passage between the rocks that gives access. Be wary. This is an untamed place where the animals are wild and numerous.
Can you help us remember where you lost this?
On the that is.
Thank you. I must leave.
Then symbol first. Just because, I mean, the guy was nice enough to give us the information. We need to prove that we're worthy of that information to him. That we are good people. Oh, holy shit. Thank you for the raid, Ray. Or Raid Easy. How are you guys? Not sure what you guys were up to, but not too bad, not too bad. Playing probably one of the, not the best RPG, but probably one of the most underrated from the last year. No one really talked about it, never really saw anyone do anything with it, but it is really neat. What were you guys up to?
Ongos?
What do you want?
I found your seal. It was
Yeah,
indeed near the river.
My heart thanks you.
That would be a hell of a thing for me to do. I really don't feel like torturing any viewers by that.
Angry if I had lost it.
I must leave.
I can't sing, and I don't try to sing. I don't want to torture people. My singing would be like a war crime. Thank you. Yeah. We all did really good. Now take it easy, Ray. Hopefully, see you again here some other night here this week. I'm still too far north. Gotta go back down. There's a saying here around where I live that I sound like Willie Nelson. God awful.
You are not welcome here.
I regret troubling your rest. My name is de Sardet. I'm a legate of the Congregation of Merchants.
Nev, daughter of Morrigan, daughter of Cardwin. What is a legate? And what could she want from me?
I am an emissary, a representative of my nation. I have come to speak to you about a cure.
Of what cure do you speak? You do not show signs of sickness.
I am not. But on our continent, many people are dying from a terrible plague. We have named the sickness the Malachor, and none of our doctors have been able to heal anyone taken ill. We have heard talk from some of your people of a cure that is so powerful that it can heal almost anything.
But singing is... Not being able to sing is a curse I didn't get from my mother. I got it from my dad. He can't sing either. My mom can sing pretty well. So can my brother. Me, my dad, nah. That's one of the few things I can... I'm not happy about that I inherited from him.
These invaders. What do you seek in their company?
Understanding, Tierna.
I got that, and I got his anger.
For the good of our people.
You truly
And
think
loud
there
booming
is
voice
anything the Renaig's
when I
could
choose to
teach
use
of
it.
any value? They come here to rape our lands, as did those who came before them long ago.
This miraculous cure that we heard talk of, could you share the formula with us?
You are either completely crazed or foul liars. None of this makes sense.
But
Enough. I have lost enough time with your lies and your foolish thoughts. I do not know what you truly want from me, but I will not be used like some puppet.
Don't want to use you like a puppet. Okay, climb back all the way up here. So how many people are still awake? And there were some people it's probably pretty late. Most normal people consider my hour late.
There is a residue. It looks as if something had been placed here. There is a residue. It looks as if something had been placed here. There is a residue. It looks as if something had been placed here.
think there would be something near here.
These roots are so interwoven and taut that it's impossible to get through them. She passed through here, there's no doubt of it. But how is she able to get past these roots? This stone stele has something to do with the entry of the grotto. But how? This is obviously island magic. Some sort of ritual. The roots must open if one places the proper offering on the altar stone. I wonder if Ongos, the Voglendai, will know how this works.
So I gotta go back and talk to him. Got it.
Were you able to meet the Tierna Hakadatas?
Yes, but to my grave disappointment, she fled before I could expose my arguments.
Yes, many strangers have tried to capture her many times. She must have decided you were one of them.
Well, that's not what we want to do.
I am once again in need of your assistance. I must take the passage blocked by a door of roots.
You had the honor of speaking with my mistress. If she chose to follow the sacred passage, then it is that she had nothing more to say to you. Why would I share with you the understanding of the ritual that protects her?
I promise that I mean her no harm. I just need to expose as best I can the problem at hand. Her help is truly necessary. Thousands of lives are at stake.
Hundreds of thousands, probably, considering the rough time period we're talking about for this game.
Which has almost certainly taken my own mother by now. If we do not quickly find a remedy, we shall all follow her to the grave. But the Tierna Hakadactus can help us. We are sure of that. She will know of a remedy able to heal this sickness that plagues us.
Your quest seems noble and with great respect for the life of all. You must feed the offering ward to enter into the passage and meet her once again.
I need to place a seed on the stone stele, don't I?
Yes, you must make this offering. I cannot tell you from which plant it is given, but there is a chance there are more in her dwelling. I will let you enter this one time, but treat her dwelling with respect, I ask you.
Thank you for your help.
Do not be so eager to thank me. The place you enter is ripe with dangers.
Yeah.
As to all sacred
Not looking forward to that part.
It depends itself with the wild beasts that it fosters. This passage leads to a forest where the ancestors of the Tierna Hakadactas makes her home.
And why should I fear the ancestor?
Have stories of the Nadaig been shared with you? In your language, you would call them guardians.
Yes, I even encountered one. She was magnificent.
Then you know of what I speak.
I must leave.
Okay, let's check this place out, see what there is. All kinds of things in here.
This looks like a collection of skulls from various animals. I wonder what purpose they serve.
These skulls symbolize the animals. Through some rituals, we greet them. We thank them for feeding and dressing us, so that the next hunting season, they will once again give us the weak amongst their herds.
All of this is extremely interesting, but alas, it won't help me open the root passage. This bark is covered with little symbols. It looks like some sort of writing, though I've been led to believe the natives have no written language.
The Donegada use these symbols amongst themselves, and only they understand their meaning. It is a secret and sacred language. I cannot reveal to you what the bark contains without breaking my bond.
Can you at least tell me if they speak of a passage? A seed?
No. I would have told you.
All of this is extremely interesting, but alas, it won't help me open the root passage. All these crushed plants and these powders. She must have been preparing a potion. It might be the
Well,
miraculous
that's
remedy.
what we need to figure out and
We're so
find
close
what
and
it
yet
is.
have no idea what to do with all this. All of this is extremely interesting, but alas, it won't help me open the root passage. This plant looks familiar. I saw some not far from here. Unfortunately, it has lost its seeds. I don't see any seeds here. The only clue we have is this plant. Let's try to find some other flowers. It might be their seed that opens the passage.
Always with the fetch quest, right?
All these flowers. Perhaps this is where the Tiernaha Cadactus finds the seeds. These flowers are similar to those we found in the dwelling of the Tiernaha, and they bear seeds.
Those are the offering seeds we need to open the root passage. We should go try them.
We have what we need. Let's go back to the stone stele.
Okay. So, let's see here. How do we get out of here? Get off the damn roof. One of the annoyances of this is just like you just get stuck on the weirdest crap. I mean, it's a minor annoyance, but it's still an annoyance all the same.
And there.
I thought I just saw something. Don't know what I saw, or if anything at all, but...
Be respectful. We are in a sacred passage, which is for initiation and meditation.
We did not come to defile this place, and we do well to hurry. The Tiernaha Cadactus has quite the head start.
Yeah, she's got quite the head start. She had to head back and find a bunch of crap. Try and convince someone to give us information.
Things are about to get dicey.
Explore this way first. Don't know what that has to do with anything. Probably because I picked it up earlier than what I was probably supposed to. Probably doing more than what I'm supposed to be doing. That's probably one of the things that's like the developers of the game can't really look towards is just not putting those quest markers and just really kind of playing around. Like I said, it's a pretty underrated game that I think slipped under the radar for most people. To my comrades, be careful. The magic of the beast who roams this land is stronger than the natives. Try to protect yourself from it. You see someone preparing on the ground, flee. Well, that can't be a good sign. That means that there's probably a boss ahead. With some new tricks up the sleeve that we haven't seen yet. No, so that was basically the way we had to go if we didn't have the vigor to do that otherwise. Okay. Let's see here. Well, looks like viewership's picking back up. Welcome, how are you guys? Feel free to chat and so always happen to talk to new people.
We're on the right track. There are some fresh prints here.
I hope that she did not hide in this forest. Finding her here would be quite troublesome.
It is an ancient and holy forest. A powerful place. There must be a Nadag here. We should be careful.
Yeah, we probably should be. Are we really? No, probably not. Probably won't be careful at all. That's what you do when you're protecting this game. You throw caution to the wind. Go caution. Who needs caution? Oh my. Oh, we've seen one of these guys before.
Elsin, not done dead.
Armor. Now he just takes damage real good now. My guess is, since what we found out yesterday, that that's someone who she cared about before
We
they
didn't
came
want this fight. Why? Why?
In order to capture and extract from her what we need. To examine her. Dissect her, if necessary.
You need to die.
You have done us a great service, guiding us directly to her.
Are you saying that?
Even if the creature has concocted some remedial potion, it is not the song we came for, but the bird. She leads the sorcerers of this island. She knows how they transform, and from where their powers originate. Our scientists think that the remedy is there, in their pseudo-magic, and in their mutation. Thank you for bringing her to us, and ridding us of the monster.
Do you think I'm going to allow you to manipulate me?
I don't think anything. Apologies, Excellency. But you are going to die tragically from a stray bullet.
Good, I get to kill you.
Mercy, Your Excellency, I surrender.
No.
How dare you ask for mercy after attempting an assassination? After revealing your conspiracy to me? You deserve nothing less than death.
I will not go down without a fight.
Yes, you will.
Tianahak? She is unconscious. We need to bring her back to her village. She needs to be tended to. We should leave right away. Is she going to survive?
Yes, she will heal. They were not shooting to kill her. And we are resistant, you know. The bond empowers us. It gives us the vigor of animals. The resilience of trees. It's undoubtedly for that reason that your alliance is so interested in us. Tianahak, she does not mean to harm you. Please, let me...
What do you want from me, Renaigse?
We were manipulated by the Alliance. We had no idea that they sought to capture you. We believed their fable of a miraculous remedy. We killed the man that wounded you. He will hunt you no longer. And their governor will have explaining to do.
I suppose I should thank you for having pulled me from their claws and bringing me here. And to have crushed the life out of a few of these parasites. There is indeed a remedy. But I doubt that I can do anything against this sickness that you describe. I don't know it. And I don't see how I could create a remedy that would heal it.
Perhaps you could try? We are desperate.
This remedy was prepared for a precise purpose. To heal those who escaped the claws of the Alliance. These monsters capture the Sinol Menoi and torture them, bleed them, put things in their veins. Those that do escape are in such agony that our care and comfort are not enough to mend them. That's why I made this remedy. Not for your Malikor. My people have never fallen prey to such sickness.
How can you be so sure? Perhaps it's your tremendous resistance that protects you from the sickness.
Perhaps. Enon Mil Frictimen protects us all.
Enon Mil Frictimen?
God of 1,000 faces in your tongue. The one and many who protects us and our island. They and we are tied and bound. As they are tied and bound to you. Their generosity to our people is infinite. But the crimes of the Renaigse enrage it. After all, perhaps your Malikor is their vengeance.
Yeah, that's kind of what everything seems to lead towards.
Strange. The two tracks that we followed have led us to the same name. Enon Mil Frictimen.
The god of 1,000 faces. But I don't believe he is the origin of your sickness. He protects us. He watches over us.
That's right. We know that the congregation came to this island long ago. A lot longer than we first thought. The Malikor could be a consequence of that first attempt to colonize. A curse cast at that epoch, brought back by the first defeated colonists. After all, are they not the reason the first guardians of the native legends appeared? Whatever, one thing is certain. If there is something or someone on this island powerful enough to heal the Malachor, it is certainly him. We need to bring this news back to Constantine. Even if we don't have a remedy as of yet, he will be happy to know that we have made progress.
Yep, I'm sure he will. I mean, we have made some significant progress. Not really. I mean, it basically took us an hour and a half to do 2 quests. This is why I keep saying these quests in this game are long. Very, very long.
My fair cousin! Come closer and tell me what brings you...
Constantine, how are you feeling? Are you in great pain?
I would say he's probably in great pain.
This sickness is horrible, believe me. Now I understand what your mother went through. But you have not come to hear my complaints. Speak. It will give me something else to ponder.
I wanted to inform you of our progress in the attempt to discover a cure. As you advised me, I followed the leads shared by our allies, none of which led anywhere. However, they pointed in the same direction, towards a sort of god that the natives worship. They call him Enon Mil Frictimen, the god of many faces. He is very powerful and protects the island.
How can you be sure that it's not some sort of myth? Even a superstition?
I saw it take shape with my own eyes during a ritual.
Yep.
It is possible that the Malachor is the expression of its vengeance.
You are referring to the secret we unearthed. The entire continent is paying today for the errors of our grandparents. It is a terrifying perspective.
But if it were true, he must also be able to help us heal.
Katasak, my friend. I saw you flinch hearing that name. You were familiar with this being.
All of the Donegada know him, even in their flesh. He is Tirfredi. It is with him we make our bond. But I would be surprised that he is at the origin of your sickness. He is generous and only rages when attacked and wounded.
I fear that is exactly what we did. Cousin, I know that I ask much of you, but I have no choice. You need to go and find this magical being. I won't survive for much longer. Beg him. Offer him all that he wants, but we must have this remedy. I need it.
I shall do all in my power, Constantine. I promise you. But is there a way to communicate with him? I was already sent to fight a guardian under that pretext, in the hopes that it would kill me.
There is a way so sacred that even we Donegada cannot use it. Enon Mil Frictimen decides. It is not I who judges your intentions. Go and find Glendan, the sage of the village council of Dorhagenedu. If he deems you worthy, he will guide you. To be able to speak with him, you must present this seal. It will prove that you are the friend of a member of the council.
I had no idea that such a talisman was required.
You have not yet been named Mal of your clan, Siora, daughter of Bladned. When this has come to pass, we will give you a seal that allows you to give voice to your friends when visiting the council.
It is a symbol of great trust. Why are you awarding me this?
I do not wish to lose the soul who has put their life in my hands. And also, you have proven you are our friend back there in my village.
Thank you, Katasak. I will not forget this honor you bestow upon me. And thank you, fair cousin, for everything.
Any new side quests I should be looking at here? Nope, doesn't look like it. Kind of mainly looking towards new quests from Siora at some point. She's only had one.
Karans. Do you need something?
I must leave you.
Well, that's odd. It's actually acting up. Actually a fairly odd thing for it to do. Where are we going here? Looking at this, I guess I gotta go clear up there and exit all of that. Okay. Well, we'll see what we can do about that. This is not the right way. This is the right way. Yeah, this was up to the north of here was that camp with the Alliance where the captain of it was selling off stuff to Lema. We had to pretty much blackmail him. Well, we actually ended up blackmailing, I think killing him. No, we just blackmailed him to get Siora's mother's body back earlier in the game. not as cute and cuddly as you think you are. What's over here? This looks like a whole thing. Oh, it's just a door. The door I can open at the moment? It doesn't look like it. No, it ain't. I'm not gonna worry about fighting this stuff at the moment. Just keep going. Got too much stuff to do. That and it's kind of grown a bit late. We'll soon have to try and think of someone to raid. Long ways to go. Oh, these guys. They got a large
Things are about to get dicey.
Interesting looking site. That just looked odd, so it's just like, Unfortunately, currently it leads to nowhere. Thought it might have been something, but apparently not. Go ahead, hit this question mark up here first.
Do it.
Hello. My name is Desardet. I am the legate of the merchant congregation. May I enter?
Good day, Legate de Sarde. No. This building is closed to Renaigse.
I am Siora, daughter of Vladimir, daughter of Meb. My mother, the Mal of the Red Spears, was a member of the council.
All here remember, and the Vorst Tirse. She was a courageous Mal, but you are not yet Mal in her stead, and you do not carry her seal. I am sorry, Siora. I cannot allow you to enter.
I beg your pardon. I did not know.
Here is the seal of Donegad Katasach, of the village of Wenxavier.
And so you are a trusted friend of the great healer. He must see your true face and find it worthy. Enter. You are welcome.
I give you warm greetings, Glendan. I am Desardet, legate of the Congregation of Merchants.
Your merchant congregation sways me very slightly from my path. But you are a current of Katasach. His trust in you makes me stop and look at you. What brings you here?
I seek a remedy. My cousin and many other people on our island suffer from a terrible sickness. We think that Enon Milfrichteman can help us find a cure.
Really? And Katasach sent you to see me?
He told me that the only way to meet with your god was to come and see you. You would judge our worthiness.
Judge your intentions? Yes, that I can do. But even if I should do this, you would have many trials to pass. For the path you seek to follow has only been tread but a very few times, and you are the first Renaigse to set foot upon it. We must begin where everything begins. There is a trial. The trial of water. It will show us the reflection of your soul.
What must I do?
You must go to a cavern and tell me what you see on the seal you will find deep in its center.
And I suppose this cavern is guarded?
That is true. But the simplest solution is not always the best. It is a path with many forks. I hope you will prove that you understand the spirit of our people and our island. Go now. Show us your true face, and return purified by the waters of the cavern.
I must leave. Goodbye.
Qua awelem seg.
next to your request. What time is it? It's after 6.
You have spoken to Glendon as you wanted. What more can I do for you?
I was asked to pass the trial of water. What do you know about it?
I have never passed it. Only those who must reveal their soul walk this path. The High Kings and Queens. It is a tremendous honor given to you, Renaigse.
Do you have any advice to give me?
I only know that the trial can be passed in many ways, and your choice will reveal the makings of your soul. One way is through strength, the other by ruse and heart. But I know no more than this. The trials are kept secret. Anything else?
Nothing else, thank you. I need to leave.
Good luck. And do not lose yourself in your own reflection.
They still alive? No, they're not. Sorry, I'm trying to think of who we might raid here. Okay. Anyone have any suggestions? Because I looked under all the people I know, and no one I know is currently streaming, it doesn't look like. Other than one person who's made partner. And isn't in any of my networks, he's just someone I like to watch. Okay, yeah. Do you believe I spelled that right? Yep. We'll go raid GG Seppuku. He plays almost, as far as I've seen, nothing but Mario Maker. But he's a great guy, great streamer. For those of you who joined, thank you. I hope to see you again in the future. Till next time, I hope you have one for the rest of your nights.